Okay, now for rap guys in Texas. I wish I could remember the guy's name. Anyway, so now I'm in Texas. They moved me there, the hospital, and I'm awake, I think. And they've put me in a bedroom behind. We're in a firehouse, like a fire station, and in the back room there's two bedrooms, and for some reason they have me in there. And me and there's 3 black guys. One of them was this big dude that had like a hit in the 80s or 90s. He's like, that's how he rapped. It was weird. You'd know him if you saw him or heard the song. It was like he was singing, and there's a piano, and he's like, that was his thing. He kind of sounded dumb. I hope don't get it. I'm not saying it because, no racial thing. He was a big thing. So anyways, he's in the hospital with me. I don't know what his problem was, but he was there with 2 other guys that were in his new rap group. And he's telling me that he's going to make this thing. And he kept giving me wedgies and all this. And I'm like, dude, why are you doing this? Because I can't move and I can't unwedgie myself. And he'd laugh and laugh and laugh. And then he'd like put, his big sneaker on my butt to make big sneaker prints. I'm like, why? Why is he doing this? And he thinks it's funny because I can't do anything. 1 minute I'm singing at the whiskey or I'm playing guitar. The next minute I'm back in the hospital, but they moved me to Texas behind in the back room of a fire station. So during the day, they decided they were going to train us on these big steers. And we're going to walk around town, me and the guys in the rap group. And we're going to patrol this little town in Texas, make sure there's no fires. So we all each got our own big steer, with the big horns. And we hold on to those. And we're walking up and down the street looking for fires. Come back and to the station. And when we got back, it turns out that one of the guys' steer was sick. So we're in Texas. So they called a doctor. Doctor comes over, and turns out he's one of the guys. He's also a nurse. So he comes in, and he's doing stuff to me, taking blood, and he kind of looks like a guy that drag races, Tony Pedregon. So I was calling him Tony Pedregon. Probably really was in real life. I'm like, hey, Tony Pedregon, what are you doing? And he just smile and do his stuff to me, and take and give me drugs and everything. And I felt myself going, oh, hey, here we go again. So, but I could still see Tony walking around, and then he walked away. Then I saw my parents walk in, and I'm thinking, I'm trying to talk, but I couldn't talk because of, the trach. But I'm trying to tell them, when did we go to Texas? When did this happen? When did they move me to Texas? But they're just smiling at me and, oh, poor dumb kid. At least he's awake and he's not dead. So, I go off into dreamland again and, I hear him talking about the steer. The steer's sick. They're going to shoot him. And then they're going to carve him up and give everybody pieces of meat for dinner. Everybody's going to have a barbecue. So I hear him, boom! And then I can hear him back behind me in a room sawing and doing all this stuff. Well, it turns out they were actually really working on the hospital. They were doing construction, so that could be it. I don't know. Anyway, so I think they're sawing up this steer. And I know the one guy is going to be very upset in the rap group. He's going to be and I don't know where they are now. They are vanished. I can't see any of them. So it could be that during the night, one of my nurse or assistant or something was a big black guy. And that's probably what triggered that. Texas, I don't know where that's come from because I was there for a few days. So I hear him doing all this stuff and I wake up and my lovely ex-wife is standing there. Well, what do you know? The one and only time she came to see me, and it was on a Saturday, and she could only be there for a few hours because she was going to go visit her, granddaughter, baby granddaughter, which, I don't fault her for that, but she just saw me for a few hours on a Saturday when she could. Not when her dad, was sick and she took 2 weeks off. She was telling everybody that if she couldn't take any days off or she'd get fired. But when her dad got sick, she took 2 weeks off and slept in a cot next to him in the bed. That's cool. But me, the guy she was telling she loved, and we're gonna get married again. We're gonna remarry. See, we got divorced, and I was just up at her place, up in Utah where we lived, and we were gonna get back together and remarry. Just talked about it. I came down 2 days later, got in a car accident, coma, boom, boom, everything. I'm a gimp. And now she's like, yeah, I don't know. Nice little Mikey. Well, see you later. And that's the last time I saw her. In the hospital. So, there she was. And I don't remember what she said, if anything. And my friend Ben came in. But there's only allowed to be like 2 people at a time or something. 1 or 2 visitors, I can't remember. So, like, some people would walk out, like my mom and dad, and then Ben and my ex-wife would come in. She was only there for a little bit that I remember. And I was trying to, tell her things. And I think I was trying to tell her that my grandfather had come down when I died before the coma and visited me and talked to me, but of course I couldn't tell her anything because I couldn't talk and I didn't know how to write yet. I couldn't really write. So I was trying to do that, and then my friend, that's right, my friend Ben walked in and he said, and he waved. I said, hi Ben, with my mouth, and he goes, hi Mike, and I'm like, see? And everybody's like, he's really happy to see his friend Ben. But no, I was happy that he understood me. I couldn't figure out why no one could hear me or understand me. It was a nightmare. So this isn't fun anymore. I'll get over this part. So she's there and she's gone. And blah, blah, blah. And I was trying to tell Ben, because he came back, about this group, it was rap group. They were there and blah, blah, blah. You should go out and talk to them. But no one is understanding me. I wanted people to know about these rap group and that we're on steers, and I was amazed. I was amazed that my ex actually flew to Texas, and I didn't understand how she was going to drive to see her granddaughter, who was in California, but whatever, that's her problem. And Ben drove all the way out to Texas. That was crazy. But really, we're all in the same room that I've always been in. So, there you go. 8 minutes. So I've gone from chocolate over Germany to the rap group to now the rap group's gone. They're butchering a steer in the back, and everybody's going to get meat. And Tony Pedregon looking guy's walking around. He's still walking around. Oh, that's right. And I was trying to tell everybody, why am I in Texas? And instead of being in this room, could you take me behind? I'm trying to point behind here. Take me around so I could see them butchering this steer. Because I can't believe they're doing it, so close to a hospital area that I'm supposedly in. Even though there's a whole fire station right in front of me. Like you walk out the door and there's a fire station. You know what? It was very entertaining. This stuff went on this is nothing. I still got, go down to South America. I've got, other things from the movie, the train robbery movie. There's other things, and what else is there? There's a bunch of stuff. But again, I'm up. Time is up. I hope you're finding some of this interesting, or if not, you're asleep by now, and use just to go to sleep. Okay? Talk to you later. Bye.